8 χρόνια τώρα, παρέα με τον Μπουτς, και αν έχουμε περπατήσει και αν έχουμε συζητήσει. Τα είπαμε όλα και τα αποφασίσαμε. Χρειαζόμαστε ενισχύσεις. Με λίγα λόγια, παρέα στις βόλτες μας. Σε περιβάλλον Sportal, λοιπόν, για αρχή, Σακ.
Very nice to have you here.
Pleasure
Thank
to
you
be
for
here.
your time.
Thank you.
Your career high regarding points in EuroLeague is 24. So I'm going to ask you 24 questions.
Okay,
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. So, what made you what you are today? Which were the events, the circumstance, the decisions that brought you here?
I would say a lot of trial and error. You know, growing up it was kind of tough. It was kind of hard. I learned a lot of lessons, you know. Raised by a single parent, my mom, she kind of taught me work ethic, and it got me to this point. So I kind of credit everything to her, really, for being that backbone for me when I was younger.
Would you change anything down that road?
Oh man, I do have a few regrets, but I wouldn't change anything up to this point. I have a beautiful family, amazing friends, you know, I get to play in an amazing city like Athens. So I wouldn't change anything, but I do have a few regrets, you know.
Some years ago, we had all the events in the United States, Black Lives Matter, and that's something that really touched you. And that's something that was really hard for you to see, to watch from abroad.
It's kind of tough, you know. It's something that I grew up with. It's something that was really prominent in my life, you know, as far as being African American and growing up in the States. It's not the easiest, but you know, you learn to live with it. But to see things like that, you know, I was really proud of the movement and finally to put a voice behind things that, you know, a lot of my relatives and friends have actually lived through. So I think it was an eye-opening moment, but it was definitely needed.
And what's your feedback after all of this? Are things better in the United States concerning rights?
You know, it's just one step at a time. The awareness is up, but it would take many, many years for people to truly understand what equality means, you know. So I think it was a good movement in the right direction for sure, but we got a long way to go.
Sak, how do you find Greek people and day-to-day life here in Athens?
Day-to-day life here is really amazing. Like, it just really feels like family. Like every day I wake up, I know what to expect, you know, I know where to go. It's the problem is when I go back to the States in the summer, you know.
Everything here is pretty neat.
Yeah, you know, it's perfect for me. Like I said, I feel like I belong here. You know, I've been here for so long, so I'm really used to it by this point.
Would you be so bold to say that it's a home away from home?
I mean, it's been my home for the last 4 years, so, you know, right now, currently, it's my home, and hopefully it stays that way.
How do you spend a night before a day off?
Oh, a night before a day off?
Yes.
Well, me and my wife are big gamers, so, you know, we play a lot of video games and kind of stay up and order a bunch of food in, or we'll watch a movie. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, the day offs are a blessing.
So if you had to take us out to dinner, what would we eat?
What would we eat?
Yes, it's your choice.
Yeah, we would eat a lot of seafood, a lot of shrimp, a little bit of salmon, maybe some sushi, for sure some souvlaki. You know, but it would
mix
be amazing.
And match.
Yes, mix and match, of course.
Would you spare us a few words on Coach B, as you call him?
Yeah, a visionary, I guess. You know, when he brought me in that first season, you know, during COVID, the season ended, so I didn't know what to expect the following year. And, you know, we had a really tough year, but he took me aside in the summertime and basically told me the vision, and he's connected on every single step. So I owe him a lot for sure.
Do you think that he's helped you to evolve, change your game?
Yeah, I mean, the players that he brought in, along with the way my playing style is, I think everybody just complements each other. So it's a real testament to like I said, coach's vision. It's very hard to pick these type of players and convince everybody to play team basketball when everybody maybe feels like I'm a good player, I deserve more. This team, he really created a brotherhood here.
How do you define yourself as a player? Do you define yourself as a player? Are you a shooting guard? Are you a small forward? Does it matter?
No, it for sure doesn't matter. I just see myself as a winner. Like I usually get caught up in, I should be able to do this, I should be able to do that. You know, I think just really going out there and playing hard every single possession is all anybody should care about. It's people that say I can't shoot, it's people say I can't do this or can't do that.
People call you big games player.
I mean, that's fair, you know, that's what I prefer. I guess, you know, that's more important, you know. But yeah, I don't really get caught up in what people think of me at all.
Which are the main aspects of your game?
Ooh, I would like to say just energy. You know, it's hard to go out there and match my energy every single game, unless I don't bring it. But usually when I bring my energy, it puts our team in a really good situation.
And what about the most fun teammate to be with?
The most fun teammate?
Yes, in the locker room.
It's too many, man. Like I love Larry, of course. Love Larry.
Lαρεντζάκη?
Yeah, me and him been together for some years now, so I love Larry. We have a unique relationship. Me and Tom, me and Moose, you know, it's everybody who I've been here with for multiple years, you know, I would consider myself close with, for sure.
And what about the team's leader?
Pop. He says I'm his favorite American, so I'll take that.
And he's your favorite Greek?
Yeah, of course. You know, me and Pop, when I first came, you know, he had gotten injured. So I was able to go out there and learn a lot about the EuroLeague while he was rehabbing, and I'm forever grateful for that. So when he came back, I don't think if I would have had that year of experience, I would have been able to just, you know, seamlessly, I'm trying to look for a word, I guess just fit into what coach's philosophy is. But I learned so much in that 1 year when Pop was injured.
So far so good concerning the championship, the cup title, your EuroLeague performance. Don't tell me that you have never thought that this could be a triple crown season.
For 2 years, that's all I've been thinking about. You know, other people are afraid to jinx it, but I don't care. You know, I definitely expect to win the EuroLeague title, and if we don't, you know, it's a team outplayed us that day, and that's fine. But I think we have all the confidence in the world.
And if you do it, what's next? That's a tricky question.
Yeah, I don't know. I only thought about doing it, so everything after that, you know, my mind doesn't even think about it. I got to stay focused on the plan right now. So, but I'll let you know when I figure it out. I'll let you know.
A year and a half ago, you were blessed with your second son. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Which are your aspirations, your dreams for your children, for the future?
Just to kind of be free and do their own thing. Like, I don't want my career to influence what they do in life. You know, I want them to find something they love, and if it happens to be basketball, I'll be more than happy. I think my youngest probably, because, you know, I'm looking at him like, you know, you got the muscle, you got the height at your age, so why not?
He's part Greek. He was born here.
Yes, he was born in Athens for sure. So, you know, whatever they want to do, I'll be happy for them.
I have been told, inside information, that you have a pretty elaborate plan concerning the end of the world and your generation's legacy, if we could say so.
What was this information?
There it was.
Oh man, let me think. Oh, I remember that plan. I remember that. What was that about, Chris? Next question. I gotta remember that.
How do you see yourself in 10 years' time? Would you like to go back to the States? Would you like to stay here in Europe? I've heard you say that you are Eurosuck.
Yeah. Man, I'm comfortable here, you know. I don't really know what the plans would be, you know, 10 years is far away, but I have family back in the States, you know, but it's a question I think about every day. Thank God I don't have to answer it right now, but hopefully wherever I'm happy, I'll settle down, whether it's here, whether it's in the States. But I'm comfortable in either place.
Concerning the present, how do you like to be seen apart from being a basketball player? How others see you and how you see yourself?
That's a good question. I think, you know, I'm really family oriented, you know, so I think that's big for me. Just the way I treat my family, the way I interact with them, you know, I always put them first, especially my wife, my children, my mom, my brothers and sisters. So I'm definitely a family man. But right now, you know, it's hard to see past basketball, especially with a season like this. Everything is consuming me. So, but no, I think family, man. That's a nice touch to it.
And to wrap it up, you always say you never know what tomorrow may bring. If you had 3 wishes, what would you like it to bring?
I think continued happiness. That's big for me, you know. It's kind of hard to be happy without having low moments, so if I could just always be happy, but then I don't know if it'll feel the same.
What makes you happy? You said family, of course. What else?
I think just certainty, just knowing how things are gonna end, you know. I don't think anybody likes having anxiety about unknown things or what the future's gonna be.
Don't you like surprises?
I do. Occasionally, the right surprises. So yeah, I think I wish for happiness, continued health. You know, that's big. I don't really get caught up in things like money or riches or fame or anything like that. But I think happiness and family, those are the main 2. If I had to pick a 3rd one, to read my wife's mind, that'd be good. That'd be good to know what she's thinking.
For all of us.
Yes,
to read our wife's mind.
That's why I threw it in the wish.
It's really tricky. It's really tricky.
Yeah,
You've been told in a courtroom, you've been asked, what are you going to do with your life? And you answered, I'm going to play basketball professionally. And I'm told that many people laughed. They are not laughing now.
You know, that's one of the things I think about every day. You know, I'm not a person where I'm spiteful and like, oh, I told you so, or look at me now. It was just one of those moments that always stuck with me. Like, I don't blame them. You know, people aren't used to seeing transformations like that. I knew I had it in me, and I just went out and executed.
Thank you very much, Sak.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
Yes, thank you.